Welcome back, my lovely Slayin ladies. So this is what we're doing today. I had some requests for a smoky look. I like to think this is more of like a natural smoky glam. So I did use my Royal Affair palette, of course, and then I dabbed into my Zodiac palette as well. These are both from BH Cosmetics. I actually went and got some new makeup today. I was using eyeshadow to set my concealer, so I finally got some translucent powder, and this I haven't used yet, but I got a color correcting. I think this was $4 and I think this was $3. Elf. I mean, it's a cheap brand, but it's pretty good. So if you want to learn how to create this look, keep watching. Alright, let's get this look going. So I'm gonna start off with a transition. I did already go in and set my eyes though, because I finally got a translucent powder. And today I'm actually going to do one eye at a time. I'm hoping that'll cut down on my video time so you guys can get the gist of my look without having to sit there and watch me do both eyes. Oh, this goes on so much better. I already primed my eyes. Anytime I'm rolling, soften up the top, and that first shade doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna do like a brown smoky today. Alright, so I'm going to go in, using this Royal Affair palette again. I might use a mix of palettes, but I'm going to go in with this color Empress. It's just a softer brown. Put this in the crease, who would have guessed? And I already did my face, so I need to make sure that I'm tapping. But you, hopefully the lighting's okay today. Do a little bit more. Tap. Anytime I'm rolling. Just a little bit more. Just blending. Ever since I started these videos, I'm a blending freak. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a slightly darker brown because I want to create that depth. And then I'm going to go in with this color Majesty, just a slightly darker brown. Stick to the crease. I want this to be like a soft glam smoky, maybe. You know, I I start thinking I want something, but then when I just go in with the look, it turns out how it wants, you know? Who knows what it's going to end up like.
Yo, he ain't messing with no average shit. Pop, pop. He got Nicky, he know that he hit the jackpot. April trying to score, check them shot clocks. But I hit him with them prawn, hit the dot blocks. Eat the cake, and he stuck on my
Soften up that top a little.
I be like, go Met. I want a dude that still kiss me when he mad. Type the copy diamond.
Hey, Nikki. Baby, you should be up in my bed. Do you mind? Do you mind? Sorry. Back to the makeup. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with an even darker brown to darken up my outer V. And with that, I'm going to go in with Duchess. Remember, don't start off with a lot. Keeping this on the outer V. And whatever you do have left over on the brush, you can kind of blend it into the crease. A little bit more. And I'm dabbing that on and then just blending in the shape of my V, bringing any extra into the crease. And then what I'm going to do is clean my brush real quick. And somebody was asking, my mother actually, she's like, how do you clean the brushes? I just take a makeup wipe, rub it on there. And then I just kind of dry it on my hand. So what I'm going to do is go back to that first color I used. Empress. And I'm just going to kind of soften up. Take that over this top edge and just soften that up. Go back in with my blendy. Okay, so the fun part begins. I'm going to do this without a cut crease. If you wanted a more defined look, you can go in with that concealer and that fine brush and create yourself a crease. It also does make your color pop more too, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to try to make it easy. But it's kind of going to be like an ombre lid. I'm going to start with a light shimmer shade in the middle. And this, I think I'm going to go into my Zodiac palette. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this Pisces shimmer shade. It's like a light brown shimmer with my shadow brush. And I'm going to keep this to the inner corners of my eyelid. We the best, and I told you this back in 05. A little bit more. I love the glitter shades in this Zodiac palette. Okay, and then next I'm going to go in with I'm going to use this Honor color in the Royal Affair. I haven't used that before. So we'll see what it looks like. And then I'm going to keep this in the middle of the lid and blend that. Not bad. And I'll go back in and blend that in a bit. Next, I think I do want to put a little bit more shimmer on the outside. So I'm going to go in with the Lord shade. The Lord be with me with this look. And I'm just going to keep that on the outside. It's pretty. And you know, if you wanted to keep it simple, you could just use one shimmer shade. Me, I like to make everything extravagant. So I'm just going to go in and blend my lid real quick, simply by just like where those colors connect. I'm just going to dab. Okay. What I'm going to do next is that same dark color Duchess. I'm going to put another coat of that on there just to brighten up or to darken up this outer corner. Dab that on, bring that in the middle or in the crease. Bottle of rose from drinking with you, cause most niggas broke, they bangers injured. The bitches gon' ride with who they think's a winner. And I'll be smiling in case they take a picture. Blend. Make $100 off the show, spit it all on my niggas. When I go shopping, I tell them pick one, cause they was with you when nobody seen the vision. Always about my business, don't play the cards, I talk to the niggas. Okay, now to make this extra smoky, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of black. Same brush, and I'm just using a black from my Zodiac palette. Just a little. Outer V, your small outer V. Blend that. Whatever you have left on the brush, drag it through the corner, or through the crease. I'm mixing up my words, but what is new with me? Blend up the top. Most of these niggas just talk, ain't taking it off. Back in the day, money was short, I'm making it taller. You know what I mean? Some say it's a problem. Blowing my greens, not saving my collars. No NBA, they say I'm a baller. And this should be a really easy look too. I literally just sit down, look at my palettes, think about what colors I want to use. And depending on what you have too, you know, you can use the same layout, you know, just kind of keep in the same color family. Alright, I am going to do my bottom lash line real quick. So let me just clean my brush. I'm actually going to, I'm going to use this one at first. And then I'm going to go in with the Empress, which I started with. Dab that along. Probably should use my shadow brush, matter of fact. Alright, so with the Empress shade, I'm going to do that. Do a little bit of the Majesty. And I'm kind of keeping these matte colors to the outside half of my lid. Going with the Duchess. And the darker you get, the tighter to your lash line you should be getting too. And then with an even more precise brush, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of the black. See, with the black, I didn't even go far in at all. Add a little bit more. Okay, and then I do want the shimmer on the bottom as well. So the first color I started with, which was the Taurus shimmer. No, it wasn't. It was Pisces. So the Pisces, bring that inner bottom lash line. And then the next one I used was Honor, middle lash line. And then why not throw the Lord on there too? And then I'm just going to go in and blend this bottom. And I want to smoke it up more, honestly, so I'm going to add more black. Smoke it on up, sis. Black can be really dangerous because it can get everywhere, but it can do a lot for your look too. Just go back in and I don't know if you've noticed, but every time you apply a color, you need to blend. Don't do it at the end because it'll just mess up your colors. They'll just go where you don't want them. Alright, so this eye is complete. I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eye and put on mascara and whatnot, and I'll be right back. So here is the finished look. Before I started, I already went in and used my new foundation that I got, which surprisingly it matched. I picked out the right shade. It goes on too well. It's not too much of a heavy coverage. But I went in, finished my other eye. Gotta have the highlights. What else did I do? I did my lips. This is a bright red shade. It's actually, color is Bay. I used this, and then I went in with my Mary Kay gold gloss, and I just put that in the middle. Now with the smoky looks, I'm going to throw out some tips up in there. You know, you can make any look smoky. My suggestions: blend, blend, blend. And depending on how much of a smoky look you want, you can kind of like bring it up a little bit too. You know, you can kind of drag that smokiness up towards the outer end of your eyebrow for a more dramatic look. But yes, with any dark colors, you need to blend because you don't want any harsh lines. And then another tip too, if you want that real dramatic smoky look, make sure you bring your look down on the bottom lash line as well. Whatever I do on the top, I do on the bottom. You know, you don't have to use as many colors as I did. You know, get yourself some browns, a black, and a shimmer shade, and you can get this, you can pull off this look. Highlighter too, no matter, I don't care what look you're doing, highlighter really just makes your face pop. It softens it up. It's, I don't know, it's essential, I like to say. And I actually went in with a brown gel liner. I could have used black, but I like to switch it up. I don't like to be stagnant. I don't like to use the same things. So I hope that those tips help you. And again, thank you everybody for watching. I'm loving all the comments. Always feel free to send me ideas for looks. You know, I am not really working with much. I've upped my makeup collection a lot, but I'll do what I can. I'll do whatever I can, you know, because I'm doing this for you bitches. Keep on slaying the day away, girls. Okay, toodaloo. See you next time. Oh yeah, here's a couple close-ups too. I don't think I ever did those. But I always try to put pictures at the end, even though they can get misconstrued sometimes with my editing skills. But ta-ta!